What's going on, guys? JD at JD's Custom Buggies. Feeling a little under the weather. Been kind of sick this week, so this is the first day I've been back in the shop. Want to give you an update on the new number 46 that's going on. The plan is I need to get it off the table today, so I need to button up a couple of things and then figure I'd give you an update because it's going to sit off in the corner for a little bit. But where we are now from where we were, we get our rack and A-arm portion welded in and everything. Got two bottom A-arms. A lot of this stuff is just basically tacked and mocked up. Did have to make a change in this section over here where I had to cut part of the compartment, the sheet metal out, just because I couldn't get enough spread where I needed to be for where I wanted the back A-arms to mount, or the back mounts to be. Did get our upper mounts done. Ordered in, found a set of Fox Podium shocks on eBay for all four corners, so this is basically what we wanted to go with. Did a little here with the shock mount, tying in all the frame, and tied in the bottom over here. So from point A to point B. Everything's real dirty right now. I've been in a rush to get where I'm at with this, so I haven't really tried to be all pretty about it, but I'll go back and hit it with a grinder later and clean it up. It's basically what I do most of the time anyway. Real happy so far. The table's working out great. Buggy's turning out really straight. So it did take a lot of elimination and guessing out of it. One of the things that used to give me the most grief were these, lining this at the same angle when I build a buggy, getting the back mounts to be exactly at the same angle and whatnot, and I was able to use the table to get everything to kind of line right up. And so far, I'm probably my worst critic when it comes to things being a little uneven, and I really can't find too much wrong with it. It makes life a lot easier than trying to build these things on jack stands on the floor. As far as as soon as we get it back on the table, there's a couple things I want to do to tie in the top of this up here somewhere. I'm probably just going to tie it into this bar here. And but I think for the most part, the front portion is basically done. Obviously, I have to make some upper A-arms, and then I'll probably just continue on and do my spindles, get some tie rods mounted up, and just call the front end a day. And then from there, I'll probably move to the cage. I'm looking forward to getting this cage off here, and I really think that's what's going to change the whole look of the buggy right now. The front end looks really cool, and then I back up, and it's like, yeah, it's still a Helix. So I think by changing the cage on it, that's when things are really going to make it look different than what's already out there or what's been seen before. So really not too much. A little out of breath because I've had bronchitis all week, so just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of an update. I try to keep videos at least once a week on a build, and I know it's been at least two, so I just want to kind of get you guys back in the loop with this. So I have a couple of spider box projects I need to finish up and get out the door, and then we'll get this back up on there, and like I said, probably just got to continue with another A-arm on both sides, get our spindles made, and from there get the tie rods done, and I've got pretty much a complete front end. That's kind of where it needs to be. I don't want to jump around too much. There's still a lot of boogers from where I cut cage off and everything that I need to grind down, like under here. If you remember, there's a bar that goes from basically this curved up with sheet metal and kind of tied in there, and that was just all in the way. So what I did here was when I cut that flat, made some out of 1/4 inch flat stock, and kind of made some filler plates, welded all that in. I pretty much think it's going to be stronger than it ever was. So but that's where we're at right now, and hopefully within a week or two, hopefully within a week, we'll get this on the table and we'll have some more progress. And once we get the front end done, we'll put another video. We'll kind of show you. I won't have depending on whether I get a steering shaft in, we'll see if it's fully functional or not. And that might be the next step after getting that done before I actually get to the cages. Kind of getting the mount for a steering shaft done, the steering shaft built, and maybe place the seat in there and let the driver get in. Still have to work on pedals. Gonna get rid of the stock pedals anyway. So this video's kind of jumbled. I know I'm just having, like I said, I'm real tired and I'm having a hard time kind of concentrating. So this is basically just an update video, and we'll be back with you soon. If you need parts, go to gotbuggies.com. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe. And till the next time, thanks a lot, guys.